Hello there! I'm Anthony Vincent.
And I'm Elise.
We are the Aphrodisiac chefs.
And why is that?
Because we cook with love, girl.
That's right.
And today's show is all about squishing and squashing with your partner.
And wrapping them up in ribbons.
Or leather.
Yeah, and we have a very cheeky surprise.
That's right. Cheeky, peachy cornbread cobbler.
Yeah.
Just like Aunt Paula used to make.
Are you getting cheeky with me?
Always. I can't help myself. But first, let's make some dinner. And cooking together is what our show is all about.
Exactly. You can have a date night right in your very own kitchen.
That's right. We're going to put the sup girl back in supper.
And you know that we love to start everything off with a little something something.
No, Elise. That's how we end our night, with a little something something.
I wasn't talking about that.
Oh. You know, girl, you are just the bee's knees.
Thank you.
Such a lovely libation. I'm so glad that you're not shaped like this picture. So straight.
Sure.
You know, I much prefer this shape.
Thank God.
So, where are we at here? So,
We're talking about the bee's knees.
that's right. So, how thirsty did you say you were, young lady?
I'm very thirsty.
Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use a lot
Making
more.
another drink.
That's right. We're going to, and I'm using a little more gin than I had planned.
He's going to use a lot more gin.
The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to use Elise's famous sparkling lemonade from France. $42 a bottle. I don't know where she finds this stuff. Oh! And we're going to make a honey syrup. Mm-hmm. So the first thing we're doing is we're putting our sparkling lemonade. Let's see, we got
It's
about.
still sparkling.
It is still sparkling. At $42 a bottle, there better be some bubbles in there.
$42.
We're going to add some lemon zest
Delicious. And it smells so good.
and some honey.
Honey.
We're going to squeeze that honey in there.
You sure you want to squeeze it or you want to just take the top off?
Just hang on to that. We're going to squeeze that in there. How much you think we got? Couple of tablespoons. Stir that up,
know.
young lady.
We got our stir stick.
Now, for those of you that are staying away from the sugar, we can use just a little bit of seltzer.
That's me.
I'm going to give you the lemon juice.
Oh, good.
Stir that up a little better than that, girl.
It's stuck on the bottom.
Drop a couple of ice cubes in there. You
Okay.
can do that.
I'll take a couple of ice cubes for me.
And we're going to use some gin. Now, this particular drink was actually developed during Prohibition. And that's when you heard of the term bathtub gin. The alcohol was so bad that they had to come up with these sweet little tasty drinks to make the gin taste better.
Really?
So we're going to put little gin, little more gin. Okay.
He'll be wobbling. That's it. That's mine.
Alrighty, I'll put a little more for me. Alrighty, do you want to give that another little stir there, Liz?
Absolutely. We have this one going. We have this one going.
Alrighty, and if you'll give me your glass, I will.
I'd be happy to. Ooh,
There we go. Set that down,
that
and
looks
if you
beautiful.
get the other glass.
Absolutely. Beautiful. And look, you have, oh, I have a little floaty too. You have your little floaties in there.
And to the bee's knees.
Cheers.
Well, that is very, very
This
tasty.
is delicious. And I don't even have any of the
lemon.
little lemon zest pieces. This is
I
delicious.
can pour a little bit. The lemon zest makes this drink bold. The fresh lemon brightens it up a little bit. And the sparkling water or the $42 bottle sparkling lemonade just kind of makes you want your lips to pucker.
Oh, it's like a pucker. Makes you pucker.
Ah!
I just want to say thank you. He put the lemon zest in my drink when I wasn't looking.
I
Thanks.
picked it out of mine and, put it in hers. Anyway, getting back to the real story. Today we're making our stuffed, squishy, squashy acorn squash.
And you can use any kind of squash you want. Today, we're using acorn squash. You know how we always say use what you have? So it's acorn.
Now, most people don't know this, but acorn squash, this one right here, will boost your libido.
Yeah.
And let me tell you this, after eating the acorn squash, you won't be able not to squish with your babe.
And acorn squash are naturally sweet, naturally high in fiber, and very low in calories. That's a boom right there.
That's right. And aside from that triple threat, acorn squash has magical amorous properties.
So say goodbye to the doctors, messy gels, and expensive pills.
Just eat this delicious fruit and expect fun, fun, fun.
Absolutely.
That's right. And what is it I say? You can't lose with the stuff we use.
Nope.
Okay, so we have our oven preheated to 425 degrees. And what we're going to do is we are going to cut our squash in half.
That's hard.
This is
and
a
then
hard
we
one.
take our spoons.
That's right. So that gets cut in half. Oh boy,
Ooh.
that's a hard one. There we
Whoa.
go. But I got it.
Be strong.
I work out. I do a lot of curls. Okay.
And then you're going to just take a teaspoon, which is really, really easy. Much easier to do a teaspoon. And just take your seeds right out.
Oh, she's always so fast.
Not too fast. Then you're going to just use a little olive oil spray, right?
Yeah.
And you can spray.
All right.
You have seeds everywhere. What
I
happened? I'll leave that for you. You're going to do a little salt. And a little pepper. We're doing the deluxe.
Little pepper, just like she said. And it's going to go cut side down. And this is going to go into the oven for about 40 minutes.
It's filling time. So we're going to take some ground sausage, casing removed, and we're going to put this right in our saute pan. Oh, we have some olive oil in there already preheating. Ooh. We have a little bit of sizzle happening there. So we're going to give that to you.
Thank you.
You got it. So we have our sausage going. And then what else do we have going in here?
Alrighty. So we took the sausage out of our filling, and
Out of our casing. This is for our filling.
oh, yeah, what she said. And you did mention I didn't hear you. You can, if you don't have sausage, you can use anything you want.
Oh, well, they know.
Yeah.
We use anything that we have.
whatever
Yeah,
you
ground
have.
turkey, ground beef, yeah, anything. If you want to just make it vegetarian, you can do that too. And so after we have our sausage starting to go, then we're going to take,
That's right. That's got to brown up a little bit more.
okay, and then we're going to have what though? What else is going in
The
this?
next thing we're putting in there is about 1 or 2 Vidalia onions, depending on
the
their size.
size.
Yes.
This was a really big onion. It was like 2.
This onion was the size of her head. I've never seen an onion that big before. And
It was
there are
huge.
several different kinds of onions. I like using a Vidalia. They're so much sweeter. They don't have that harshness that makes your eyes water. So that's what I like to use. So Elisa,
I do too.
if you'd like, you can add those onions.
Perfect. Okay, our onions are going.
Those mushrooms are going in next.
You just tell me when you want them in here.
Tuesday. That should simmer up for about 5 minutes until they're tender. So what we're doing now is Elisa and I just chopped up a big bunch of spinach. And
A big pile of it.
big pile. And remember, Popeye, strong to the finish 'cause I eats me spinach.
Anthony, he was talking about his tender time with olive oil. Where do you think sweet pea came from?
Oh. You know, I understand that Popeye never got rusty with his tender time. Do you know why?
I do.
Tell me.
No, you say it. You're doing well.
Popeye never got rusty with his tender time because he was always putting it in olive oil.
I wasn't going to say that.
So let's add this spinach because that looks like it's cooking down pretty good.
Okay. I think we'll do a little bit at a time.
You could do that.
We'll fold this in.
You want to cover it?
I do.
You don't want to add my spinach?
I do. This just needs to wilt for a minute so I can make some room. It's going down. It's like going down.
Now, I have to tell you,
Tell us.
if you eat enough spinach, you'll never have to worry about wilting or going down.
Definitely not.
Elise, that looks beautiful.
And smells so good.
Stick it right there. Now, what we're going to do at this point is we are going to fold in some bread. And this is just some regular white bread. It's
You can
cubed
use any
up.
kind, though.
Any kind, whatever you have. And we have some goat cheese. We're going to sprinkle that in here. Actually, do it this way.
Don't forget to save some for after. It's delicious. Okay. So now,
How about a little more salt and pepper? What do you think?
absolutely. There's your deluxe pour. We got this.
We're okay.
Oh,
on
that
the
smells
salt.
fantastic.
Those acorn squash should be done right about now to get them out of the oven.
Excellent. And then it's filling time. We're going to pile this delicious.
Ouch, 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 ouch. Wear gloves or a towel.
Okay. Let's pile these babies up.
Alrighty, let's flip these guys over. Okay, so we have a beautiful well in here. Let's move that back. We got a beautiful well here, and we are going to fill
Yes.
this squash up.
Perfect.
Pile it high.
I am.
What you're doing is we're dividing this filling in half and stuffing the acorn squash with that. Get it a little taller.
Okay, I'm going to put some in the other one. Wow. Look at this. It's like a masterpiece. What a delicious meal this ends up being. And beautiful, too.
Oh, that's how we do it. Right there.
I'm going to get it for you there. Beautiful. Look how nice that is.
Now, these are going to go
They're
back.
beautiful.
These are going to go back in the oven and on the broiler for about 2 minutes. What it's going to do, it's going to make that cheese a little more melty, and it's going to
Toast the bread a little bit so it gives it a little bit of a crunch. And then we're going to put some chives on it.
Alrighty, so these are going back in the oven right. I'm making that mistake twice.
Wow. Mine's bigger. So while the aroma of your squishy, squashy squash is wafting through your kitchen, let's prepare our ribbons.
Now, we have some carrots and parsnips here, which are actually from the same family. And during the Roman era, people believed that parsnips aroused sexual desire.
Yeah.
And they were used for centuries to cure dementia, kidney ailments, as well as reducing fat and cellulite. Maybe that's why it was an aphrodisiac.
Yeah. Anyway, it's so easy to prepare your pretty little ribbons. You just take your peeler and voila, ribbons. And now you can tie your taste buds or your partners into little knots.
Okay, Lisa, you make sure you don't get any finger ribbons with that peeler there. It's pretty
It's a
sharp.
little sharp, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so basically, we're good. We're good on ribbons, I think.
And while Lisi is tying ribbons around that old oak tree, I'm going to be making our fresh and
Dressing.
simple dressing
Perfect.
to enhance the sweetness of the carrots and the nuttiness of the parsnips.
And the nuttiness of the guy.
Champagne vinegar,
Delicious.
equal parts. Mm-hmm. Oh, makes me want to drink a little more. I think I will. This isn't champagne.
No, it's the bee's knees.
But just as good.
Okay, come on. I
Alrighty.
want some ribbons.
A little bit of salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Let's get
You know I love the zest.
Oh, you're just a
Zesty.
zesty girl. That's salt and pepper there. The lemon zest. We've been using that in everything.
It's so good. And it's so aromatic. It just smells so delicious.
Lemon zest, lime zest,
I put it in
orange
everything.
zest.
Right? Even in our water. We have the zest in everything. We're zesty. Oh, pits.
I got the no pit.
Okay.
Pitter.
It's all pitted. Yeah. Beautiful.
Of course.
I'm stealing the whisk. And now we whisk.
Don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, no. It's, what is it? Whisk, whisk, and away we go.
It's away we go.
Who did that? The honeymooners.
Jackie Gleason.
Yeah. Okay, so after that, it's perfect. Now we just pour our lovely nectar over our ribbons.
And what do you think? I think we need a little bit of herb in there.
Chives. We're going to put some chives in. Beautiful.
That looks beautiful.
The way it is?
Just the way it is.
Perfect.
I'm not doing a thing to it.
Fantastic. You know what? I think it's time, though, for us to get those delicious acorn squash.
Ah, yes. I'll be right back with a towel. These were actually in the oven, if you recall. We had those on broil for about 2 or 3 minutes. You're going to plate that, Elise?
Yeah, I'm going to put some of our ribbons down just like that because that looks beautiful.
Are you ready for it?
I'm ready. I want the point right there.
Do you think we can get both of these?
Absolutely, and put the other point right there.
Oh, we're going to make it like a little heart?
Uh-huh. Perfect. And then we're going to put some more ribbons right behind it. And how appetizing is that? Okay. Now we're going to do...
That is absolutely beautiful.
Perfect. We put a little bit more cheese right on top.
Oh, it is all about the cheese.
Oh, there's another piece for you if you'd like.
She
It rolls
does this
right off.
purposely for
Well,
me.
I know that he wants it. Needs his cheese.
Mm-hmm.
And there you have it.
Now, that is an absolutely beautiful dish. And I don't know about you, but I can't wait to taste it.
I'm going to taste this right here.
I'm getting this part right here.
Oh my God. Beautiful.
The spinach
Try a ribbon.
is wonderful.
I'm going to eat it.
The tanginess of the goat cheese with the spinach
Oh my
is
God.
just delicious.
Taste that.
And the toasted bread
He can't stop eating
with
it.
the mushroom. There's a little bit of crunch
It's
to
decadent. That is
that.
decadent.
A little bit of crunch.
Try a ribbon though.
And the
No?
we can't forget the
star.
the acorn squash.
The star of the show is the acorn squash. Is it good?
So sweet
So good.
and so much fiber. Wow, I got to have a little more of that acorn squash.
These
This
ribbons.
is such a healthy dish.
Oh, you can even
And
do
the
this with your
acorn
ribbons.
squash tastes almost like a sweet potato. This is an absolutely wonderful dish.
Try the ribbons.
All right, I'll try the ribbons already. You know what?
They're so great.
Let's see.
It's the way you eat them. They're great. Fresh and delicious.
Nutty and sweet at the same time.
Thank you.
Delicious.
It's a nice
Elise.
compliment.
With the lemon that just brightens up this
Makes
dish.
it pop.
Absolutely wonderful. Not a whole lot of calories, not a whole lot of carbs, but a lot of protein and a lot of deliciousness.
Pure perfection.
Stay tuned. We're coming back with a special sweet dessert just for you.
Cheeky. If you're from down south and you know anything about cornbread and Georgia peach cobbler,
On the other hand, if you're from down south Italy, we have something we call macaroni cobbler.
lasagna. So we had to put our heads and our hips together on this one, and we called my Aunt Paula. She's from down south Brooklyn, and she told us how to cozy up to this creamy cobbler.
This recipe is so easy, almost too easy.
How easy is it, Anthony?
I'm going to tell you, all you need is a half a cup of cornmeal. Dump it in the bowl. Half a cup of flour. Dump it in the bowl. Half a cup of sugar. Dump it in the bowl. And we need a half a teaspoon of baking soda, which
Oh,
we
he got
already
so-
put in there.
He got so small with that and quiet.
That's right. It's so small, we're not even going to put it in there. But
We
I
need it.
put it in earlier. Okay. So we're going to also need a half a cup of yogurt. Now, when you do this, you have that all mixed together.
And I have a little dry well,
That's a wet well.
a wet well.
Well, it's dry now, but it's going to be wet in a couple of seconds.
And we put our yogurt in. Okay,
We're also going to put about 2 tablespoons of milk.
got it.
We're going to put 1 egg.
Crack it.
Do you want me to crack it?
Yeah, you crack everything.
You're the one that cracks my... Never mind. She does.
Butter. Everything is better with butter.
Got about 4 tablespoons here. I'm only going to put about half of this in right now, and you're going to see what we're going to do with the other half.
So we're going to whisk all of this together.
Whisk it up good.
And while I'm doing this, why don't you put our filling into our baking dish?
I'm going to do that.
Thank you.
Now, this here is a peach pie filling. We're actually using peach pie filling and regular cling canned peaches. This kind of just goes right in your cobbler dish. You spread this out. Get those peaches everywhere.
Whisk, whisk, but don't overmix. Okay. My Aunt Paula would be proud. She's probably saying, "What? They
Saying,
took my
what those crazy kids doing?
they took my dish. They took my cobbler." Okay. So now, you want to lick the whisk?
No.
Okay, so now we're going to put some big dollops of our cornbread.
Just dollop it in. When it expands in the oven, it will absolutely fill in every space that needs to be filled in.
Okay. This is such a delicious thing. All right, I think we got it all, or almost all of it.
You think you got it all, or you got it all?
I got most of it. All right. There we go.
Alrighty now.
Oh,
That's what it
now.
looks like. Show
For
it.
now, yes.
Now, Elise is going to do her artistic little thing with the peaches on top.
It'll be beautiful.
And as delicious as this cobbler is when it is complete, it is delicious raw, right out of the bowl. But it needs a little liquid to go down. Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is a beautiful cobbler. Ah, don't forget, we need to put a little brown sugar on top. A few little
Just put them
chunks.
chunks right on there because they're going to melt and they're going to brown real nice.
A few little chunks of brown sugar.
And a girl, don't be stingy with that.
Never.
Dump it right on there.
How could I be stingy with you? There you go.
Then we're going to take the rest of the butter and we're going to pour it over top of the brown sugar. Liking the way I'm pouring this?
Yeah. Pour it all.
Okay. Waste
on,
not,
come on.
want not.
Okay. And this
Goes into the oven, and when it comes out,
it's going to look something like this.
oh yes, that brown sugar melted, the cornbread expanded. Girl, get a dish. We're gonna eat some of this.
Ooh, beautiful.
She gets the first bite because I'm so much sweeter than she is. We gotta sweeten this girl up a little bit.
Right. How's that?
You know, the cornbread and the flour blend together, so you get a very, very cornbread flavor, the sweetness of those Georgia peaches. And remember, it's a combination of a peach pie filling and regular canned peaches with a little bit about that, with a little of that juice right on there.
Perfection.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Life is delicious.
And thank you for trusting us with your review. And be sure to join us every Sunday evening right here, 7:30, PrincetonTV.org.
Or cook with us anytime on YouTube, /Aphrodisiac Chefs. Bye for now.
And we'll see you next week.